the needs and expectations of customers. Needs and expectations of customers. It is important to understand. Am I going too fast? Can you make a note?
Yes, sir, you are going too fast.
Should I repeat it again, all the right from the beginning, or I'll go slow from this point?
Sir, only the last one.
It's only the last. It is important to understand that. It is important to understand that quality is about more than a product, which not only simply follow its working principle. Means one particular product, it is not only follow its working principle, but at the same time it has to have different features so that the quality aspect is maintained. At the same time, it can satisfy a customer's needs and requirements. Okay. Next para you can write, quality refers to certain standards and the ways and means by which those standards can be achieved, and the ways and means by which the standards can be achieved, maintained, and improved. See, standards can be achieved and it has to maintain all through, because standards can be achieved. Standards is very good, but if it is going down the standard, that customers will go away from buying the particular product. Therefore, the standards you have to achieve and you have to retain it all through, and retain it, and at the same time you have to keep on improving your existing standard. So one thing is you have to have your achievement of particular standard, you have to retain the standard, and in addition to this, whatever the standards you are maintaining it, you have to go ahead for further improvement of the standard. Why this is so? Because you have to have, don't write all these things. Whatever I'm telling you, write. I'm explaining certain points. Because in this fierce competition, you have to be always ahead of your competitor. And how can you do this? If you are sticking to the same scenario, I mean the same achievements and in the same, without improving anything, maintaining the same concept, maintaining the same quality standard, then your competitors may thwart your competitors may take our business. That's why. So quality is not just, write it, quality is not just confined to products and services. It's a homogeneous element of any aspect of doing things with high degree of perfection. At the same time, we need to remember that besides the quality aspects with the high degree of perfection, we need to look into the competitive prices and the delivery on time as well. The entire business scenario these days depends on the decision making on quality. Okay, this is the first point. Then you can write how this quality concept started, when, and how the things are being changed now. This is the same heading, evaluation of quality control. Third, next part you can write, concept of quality has been a time frame phenomenon. Concept of quality has been a time frame phenomenon. Its meaning has changed and evolved. Its meaning has changed and evolved over time. During the Second World War, in the year 1940, quality became more statistical in nature. This statistical quality control I'll discuss in the next class probably. So you can write during the Second World War in the year 1940, quality became more statistical in nature. Statistical sampling techniques were used to evaluate quality and quality control charts. Quality control charts I am not just explaining now because see we have a separate class on quality control charts. That is your module 4. You can just make a note. Quality and quality control charts were used to monitor the entire production process. This is the first part. I'm just not going before 1940. I've just started from a point from the Second World War, which happened in 1940. Then later, in the latter part, you can write in the year 1960, the concept on quality took on a broader meaning, broader meaning, where a number of statisticians, we call quality gurus, number of statisticians and quality experts viewed as something that encompassed the entire organization. And this is not only the production process, but all the functions which are being implemented in an organization. All the functions which are being implemented in any organization. And these organizations are virtually responsible for product quality. Organizations are virtually responsible for product quality. And also looking it through to reduce the product which might be produced and to be rejected if the quality of the product is very poor. Quality was seen as a concept that affects the entire organization. If you have got any question, please ask me. Then later on in the year 1970s, the concept in respect of quality for businesses changed dramatically. Before then, quality was still viewed as something that needed to be inspected and corrected. In the later part of 1970s and the beginning of 1980s, many organizations could understand the need for competitive advantage due to fierce competition and started enhancing the quality to go ahead and to aim for getting more market share for different products that they are manufacturing, keeping in view of the product and the prices always have to be well balanced. Last para you can write enterprises usually adopt some quality practices to control the product quality during manufacturing processes in order to assure the delivery of qualitative goods or the products to customers' needs and satisfactions. To customers' needs and satisfaction, or to customers' needs and requirements. Last para on this evaluation of quality, you can write the quality practices or the quality management systems adopted by various industries further evolved the concept of quality due to the changes of quality concepts as time passes by or as time goes by. The quality concepts has gradually changed from the achievement of quality standards, satisfaction of customer needs, and expectations to customer delight. Because whatever expectations are there, you have to have more satisfaction or you have to have more satisfaction to the customers. I'll just give you an example so that you'll be able to understand better. More delight, suppose whatever you have this customer satisfaction, if you want to make it more satisfaction to the customer, then you have to have more input to the customer. Suppose you are taking a flight from Kolkata to Singapore, or morning flight. Okay. It is not that only the boarding passes or the flight timings, everything is okay, your food delivered and everything is fine. But besides that, if you want to have more delightful customers, if you want to give more satisfaction to the customer, you will find in many airlines they are offering beverages, morning breakfast, and along with that, they are giving some small gifts. They are giving some beverages like beers, like hot drinks. Besides that, so that is why. So this is the additional thing which the customers may be more lured. But it is not only that customers may get lured and they will be taking only that flight. It is only for their own benefits, only for their own business purpose, they will be attending that particular flight. But it means that suppose whatever customers can expect normally, but if you give additional something, they will be always benefited. That's why the concept has come, buy one, get one, like that. Okay, with the same prices, something like that. Now let us talk about the quality. Do you have any question till now? Please ask me. Do you have any question? Okay. See, whatever best is possible, I'll try to make a note, and if I can try to post it as quickly as possible, that will be always benefit for you to study. Because in the book, you may not get all the points, whatever I'm discussing, because this particular things, this particular things had been jotted down from many books, because as I told you, only one chapter is not good enough for a particular book. Many chapters are good in one book, but many chapters are also not good in one book. That's why you have to be very selective in which chapter you are studying and which is the best book for that particular chapter. Now let us talk about quality. What does it mean? You can just write down the heading. Meaning of quality. You write meaning of quality. Or what does it mean? Quality dash, what does it mean? You write meaning of quality, or else you can write quality, what does it mean? Can anyone answer this? Meaning of quality. Okay, you can just make a small note. You write quality within inverted comma, quality underline this term quality. Quality, this particular word you underline and write within inverted comma. Quality is a relative term generally used. Quality is a relative term generally used with reference to the end use of a product. There are many
With reference to the
end use of a product, to the end hyphen use of a product. There are many definitions of quality. There are many definitions of quality. Quality, this particular word you underline, write within inverted comma. A short definition that is widely accepted as quality is customer satisfaction. Quality is customer satisfaction. Next para you can add according to ISO 8402. According to ISO 8402, quality is, this particular sentence you write within inverted comma. Quality is the totality of features, the totality of features and characteristics of a product or service that bear on its ability to satisfy the stated or implied needs. To satisfy the stated or implied needs. Okay, this particular sentence you write within inverted comma. I have said the totality of features and characteristics of a product or service that bear on its ability to satisfy the stated or implied needs. Then you write, next part you can write, in a broader sense, quality can be defined as, point number 1, you write fitness for use. Fitness for use. FITNESS, fitness for use. What does it mean, fitness for use? You write this sentence, fitness for use. Point number 1, you underline this, fitness for use. This you write, the components are said to be possessing good quality. If they work well in the equipment, for which they are meant or for which they are produced. Quality is thus defined as fitness for purpose. Next point, you can also define the quality as grade. Second point, you write, first point, fitness for use. Second point, you can write grade, GRADE, grade. You write quality is the distinguished feature or the grade of a product in respect of its appearance, performance, life or longevity, reliability, taste, order, and maintainability, etc. These are generally called quality characteristics of a product. Third point, you can write degree of performance. Quality is the degree to which a specified product is preferred over competing products of equivalent grade. This is based on comparative tests by the customers and is normally called customer preference. Degree of performance. Okay, next point you write degree of excellence. Degree of excellence, you write quality is a measure of the degree of general excellence of the product. Quality is measure of the degree of general excellence of the product. Last point you can write. There are many definitions of quality, but these are the main definitions which talks about the quality aspect. Last point you can write conformity to requirements. You write conformity to requirements is concerned with how well a product conforms to design and other specifications. Do you have any question? Please ask me. Or how to? See why I prefer that you must make a note of this, because you may be knowing lot more things, but unless and until you are expressing it in your answer script, and once I go through the answer script, if I find the points are not relevant, then you cannot get any high marks. No, so that's why I always try to make it a point. Please write down few points, and once you are writing down few points, always it gets registered in your mind. So if you are writing 5 lines or 5 sentences, at least you can write 5 points out of that. If you write 5 sentences comprised of 60 words, then at least you will be remembering 5 to 10 words. That's why it is always better to write down certain parts. And now, as I told you, it is very, very difficult for you to get any book from the library. Or else it is not difficult for you to buy any books. I have already told you these are the recommended books which normally one can follow. One is the Westerfield, that is Total Quality Management. Author's name is Westerfield. The second book, I told you, that is Purnima M. Jayantiwar. That is also the same title of the book. It is Total Quality Management. Okay. Now let me just quickly go through. You see, as the large number of students are coming, 80 students, so I thought better I just take 5 minutes time to doing the roll call. Roll number 11.
Yes, sir.
Pavitra Karan, no?
Yes, sir.
Roll number 68. 68 present. Very difficult to mark present and absent. 62. Sorry. 68. Then 62. Roll number 25.
Yes, sir. Roll number
Roll number-
25.
Roll number 18. Roll number 18. Roll number 2. Roll 49. Roll number 1.
Present, sir. One present, sir.
Okay, roll 70. 70.
Present, sir. Present, sir. 70.
84.